Hey guys, welcome back to my mini series. If you're new here, I am Lily and I run my own micro bakery called Lily's Loaf in South London. So today and tomorrow are going to be a bit of a day in the life of my micro bakery. So because it takes like over 24 hours to make the sourdough from beginning to end, I thought I would show you a prep day, which is a Monday, and a bake day and delivery day, which is Tuesday. So this morning, my day kind of started off with some admin, so invoicing some clients, and then I was on the phone to the government. Just about registering Lily's Loaf as a limited company and just some like technical issues that I've encountered in doing that. I've just mixed tomorrow's loaves, which are in here, and so I've got my classic sourdough in here, and then my seeded sourdough in here, and then I've got some seeds soaking over there as well. So that's what I've been doing this morning. To begin with, I was just feeding my starter at 1:1:1 ratio, but what I did last night, because I wanted to feed it at that time so that it would peak at like 9-10 a.m. in the morning the next day, you can slow down that process by feeding it bigger quantities because the starter's eating through more food basically. Now, I feel like many more of you will be more well versed in this than me, so if you have any suggestions, and if you think that sounds about right, 1-10-10, let me know, because it is just quite reassuring. But it's kind of been working, and I've kind of been switching between 1-10-10 feeds in the evening and 1-3-3 feeds first thing in the morning, so that I'm ready to prep around 10 or 11 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, that was the first step. I need to go down to Sainsbury's. I'm going to take my bike down and get some ingredients for a new product that I'm going to test out. And I just need to get like a few other bits for the bakery. So yeah, that is my next plan of action while this is just chilling here. Yeah, so I'll just show you quickly what I picked up in the shop. So I got some stock, which I'm going to use for my new product. I got some soya milk, and I got an orange. So can you guess what I'm going to make with these three things and a few more? Because I live in South London, and like on my deliveries, I am passing by loads of new streets that I haven't really been down before, and following loads of bakers and bakeries in London. I found this amazing one. They've got two shops now. One opened in one of the lockdowns. There's been too many, I can't remember. So it's called Cut the Mustard, and they've just opened up a new place on Franciscan Road in Tooting, and they've also got the first one that they opened 4 years ago, I think, in Moyser Road. And I'm thinking, when I finish my dough this afternoon, I might take a trip down and go down and maybe have a drink there. But I want to go back for like breakfast one day maybe, and it just looks absolutely lovely, and it's the kind of place that I would love to run myself, so like half bakery, half cafe type thing. So yeah, it's just, I feel like it's always really inspiring to see other places and like have a vision of what you could potentially run one day. So yeah, you see I'm just dimpling it through the dough like this, and just making sure that it's all really well incorporated. So now I'm going to leave these doughs for about half an hour, and then I'll do a turn, and then I'll leave them for a total of, I'm going to leave it maybe 2 to 3 hours today, and then that's when I'll start shaping them. But I do it intuitively. I know everybody does bulk fermentation differently, but I kind of tend to look for bubbles on the surface, and I look for like an increased volume in the dough. Now today in London, it's fairly chilly actually, so I have a feeling it's probably going to take a little bit longer than it had done last week. For it to rise and increase in size. So yeah, I'm just going to keep an eye on it and see how I feel really. So I'm now adding in my seeds, which have been soaking all morning. And this is the time when I do it. So I do it in like the final stretch and fold before I shape. So yeah, I simply just drain them and then give them a little rinse, and then I add them in layer by layer. So they look lovely. This is definitely my favourite loaf as well, this new seeded spelt loaf. Look at that. How nice does that look? So yeah, I add it at like one layer at a time, and then I'll give that a fold and then add in another layer too. So yeah. Now 3:20, so yeah, it's been about 3 hours, and now is the time when I need to start shaping, because I have a few loaves to shape, and if it goes on any longer, then I risk it overproving. And because I've got a few loaves to shape, then that means that they'll still be fermenting, but it just gives me that extra head start really. So yeah, this is what I do. Yeah, so all I do is literally tip it out in one of these massive boxes. I wet the surface a bit. You don't need too much. Oh, perfect. Got my classic sourdough here, and I'm just going to do the same and tip it out like so. Just need my scraper again. I keep on hoping that I'll be getting nearer to the like perfect amount each time, but I still seem to be cutting away like little bits and bobs to add on top. Okay, so that's 856, so not too bad. There we go, 9, 10. I'm gonna aim for the perfect round. Hey guys, so I'm gonna sign off here. It's about not 5:30, it's about 5 o'clock now, and I'm all done. The cleanup is done, all of the loaves are in the fridge ready for a sleep overnight. So yeah, I will check in next first thing tomorrow morning, and a new delivery should be arriving too, which is very, very exciting. So yeah, I will check in tomorrow morning. Bye!